You are about to see what happens when Cerakote goes head-to-head in a Tabor abrasion test against 6 other competitive finishes. Tabor abrasion testing determines the resistance of finishes to abrasion and wear, as stated by test standard ASTM D4060. ASTM International is a globally recognized leader in the development of standards used around the world to improve product quality, safety, and consumer confidence. Who will finish strong? Identical steel panels with 7 competitive finishes were tested in accordance with ASTM D4060. A 1,000-gram weight was placed on the CS17 Tabor abrasion wheels as required by the ASTM standards for testing finishes. Each finish was tested 3 separate times. To validate the test, the results could not vary. Mill thickness was measured prior to the start of each test to determine wear cycles per mill. Panels were cycled until the Tabor wheel wore through the finish to the steel substrate. Finishes that required more than 500 cycles to wear through the substrate were stopped every 500 cycles for the Tabor abrasion wheels to be cleaned. Cleaning the Tabor wheels every 500 cycles is a requirement to ensure accurate results. Wear cycles per mill are calculated by taking the number of cycles for the Tabor wheel to wear through to the metal substrate and dividing it by the mill thickness of the finish. This ensures that all finishes are rated based on their wear resistance and the results are not skewed based on finish thickness. For example, say finish A is 1.5 mil thick and lasted 1,000 cycles, while finish B is 0.4 mil thick and lasted 500 cycles. Finish A would have a rating of about 667 cycles per mill, while B would have a rating of 1,250 cycles per mill. B is thus the superior finish. Who will finish strong? This is the actual test footage taken during the D4060 abrasion test with Cerakote and 6 other competitive finishes. The video footage is sped up. Ion bond and bluing fail at 50 cycles. Parkerizing fails at 69 cycles. Black oxide fails at 100 cycles. The video footage is sped up again. Cerakote fails at 449 cycles. Gun coat fails at 670 cycles. The video footage is sped up again. Finally, Cerakote fails at 5,023 cycles. To determine the wear cycle per mill, we must now take into account its mill thickness and apply the equation. Based on ASTM testing standard D4060, Cerakote finished strong by lasting nearly twice as long as the nearest competitive finish and 24 times as long as the furthest competitive finish. See how Cerakote can finish strong in other testing videos at cerakoteguncoatings.com.